What's up, YouTube? Rhino Reacts here, coming back at you. We are continuing our Tom MacDonald adventure, just now getting into them. The last video I did was Dear Rappers, so I kind of have the gist of what he was saying in that song. I'm just going to try to start tying these songs together as I go. I'm just randomly picking them from what you guys are saying to go with. This looks way more current. It's called Tom MacDonald God Mode. Good night. It is a God Mode. Almost 8.5 minutes long. I'm sorry. I've realized one thing, that I do stop videos more on rapping so that I can consume what's being said and then give my thoughts on it. So I will try not to stop it as many times as possible, but if I do, I apologize. But that's the point of the reaction, is to get out what I'm thinking. I don't have to retain too much because I'll forget what I want to talk about. So here we go. Tom MacDonald, God Mode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Rhino Reacts. Here we go.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the...
He said a lot there. I like the saying, middle finger slipping, I can't flip them back. The beginning of the song, it sounds like Dear Rappers. He's talking about, he mentioned his political music is boring. I did the Goodbye Joe, so it's obvious he's into political rapping or political music. 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans, I think is what he said. So he's kind of drawing a picture for us, right, of kind of who he is, the old lifestyle, the drinking, all that stuff then. Now he's moved on to something that's pretty successful. All right, I'm gonna try to let it go again. And he mentioned at the beginning about political music. Thank God the election's over with. They drove us crazy this time around. Luckily the election is over, so let's see what Tom's got.
Go, I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one.
Facts.
I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim, I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it.
So he's saying he created political rapping, or political music, so to speak, and that no one was doing it, and he started doing it, and now everyone's political and they're rapping about political stuff. I do also like, I caught the line at closer to the beginning where he said, I'm independent so they get the message. So we've talked about that before, about the media. How true is it really? How inflated is it? The storylines and the titles and all the things that's in there. Whenever you go to click on it, it's not what you expected. There's hardly any facts there. I think I'm gonna like this song. I'm just saying, I think I'm gonna like this song.
Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone.
Okay.
The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled, the man that I trampled lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair, homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into...
So he's saying that pretty much people are saying that he's a devil worshiper. There's no way he could be this successful, that his parents are rich. It's every reason other than the real reason is maybe he's just talented, right? We're going to hear the whole story here probably, that he's a millionaire. He's the only millionaire in his family. So he's trying to prove his success here.
To my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles, they can have them. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip and they spot. Tennis in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up.
Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot in his life. Sounds drug and alcohol filled in a bad part of town. It sounded bad. Our videographer in me, I did notice something. I'm just gonna point it out. I'm very observant with these little things. I am looking for the camera on his bike that's so close up, like a GoPro. I'm gonna see if I can find it, and I'll pause it and show you what I saw that seemed so odd to me that it stuck out. So that they're gonna show you that they filmed this from the back of a vehicle.
Bored box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in the basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a...
Right there. So if you notice, every time they show the shot in front of his face, you're good. When they show the vehicle, it's shaking camera, so they're doing all they can on a gimbal or cords to keep it still, or a mechanism, an arm to keep it still, but it's still bouncing with the car, right? Well, you notice when they do drone shots, the car isn't in front of him. So it's very orchestrated how they're shooting this. But I want you to take a look at the bottom of the screen.
I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a...
Right there. So you can see the bottom of the screen right here, right below his wheel. Right there. It looks like the sun's behind him. So this is, you're seeing like the wheel well of like the back of a Jeep. It's a bike rack. You're seeing something, but I noticed this popped up in the screen for just a brief moment from the camera bouncing. You're catching a bit of that scene of how close he's riding to this vehicle. So we'll play it, but I want to play it one more time right here. I'm just going to start right before this and watch how brief that is to catch that. And they may have saw it and just let it go because it's not that big of a deal. There's a lot of movement and a lot of glitch transitions happening here, which is going to keep your eyes and your attention on that. It's not going to catch this. So watch it at the bottom of the screen. It's at 212.
Window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door. I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week.
Right there.
I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping. I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window cause we always park in the whip and they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flow suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold and hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I wanted once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I'll be great. Wait, before today and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every...
All right, so what he's saying there, based on the imagery, also, they have some great special effects, some great effects. But he's telling you about the mold in the shower and the type of environment he lived in, which was really bad. And then he pretty much says, "Give me all the Gucci, all the cars, all the nice things." That he's working hard for it, although he's being called racist and he's being canceled. There's that word again. Ronnie Radke. We've covered that with him. So it sounds like he's going through some of the same things from the music of what we heard from Falling in Reverse as well.
Independent artists getting billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get, every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio.
Look at the front of the podium. It's got a big poo emblem. Sorry, I'll back that up. Sorry, I missed what he said. I'm sorry.
Every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio. Got a billion views, Millie on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man. I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen SoundScan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making hits. Could've retired 3 years.
Look at that image. America. Right there, America. What's even worse is he said he's Canadian, and he looks like he's more of an American than Americans.
Years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should've saw graves, but God saves, I got faith.
Right.
What a loser, I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors, and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your revolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill.
Great rhyme
If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. Thank God I ain't them.
Flexing.
They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But
look at the Gucci outfit. I think that's Gucci. I don't know. Look at the shoes. Look at the outfit, the glasses. Had the Billboard plaque there, flexing. He's talking. He's talking it.
But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs. Before I was living in Beverly Hills. Way before I went and sobered up. Back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills. Way back when I should have been locked up. Overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital. Said her job's killing her and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking. Told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang.
Oh,
and
man.
Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, cause look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas. And Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white
Flexing. That is the ultimate. I'm sorry, I'm hollering. That is the ultimate flex, guys. That right there, that's what it's about. Right there, that's what it's about. What is funny is this dog over here in the corner is straight up passed out in the middle of this music video. I think that's epic. He's just passed out. So that was Nova, apparently, that dropped the backdrop there. So that's his sister, dad, and mom. He retired his mom because they would have never paid her what she was worth, is what he said. He bought his dad a new Porsche for Christmas because he's always believed in him. And his sister was having panic attack. Now she works for, I think he said, Hangover Gang. Must be the name of their group. Wow, man. That's epic.
They never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do.
Preach.
This is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of a city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars, all you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can't beat me. Homie, keep still, I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody saying
You're a Vegan. You turn to green beans when the beef's real. God, that's some good rapping. That's some good rhymes, some good lyricism. Turning a joke into a bar. Straight up turning a joke into a bar. Wow, that was good, dude. I'm loving this.
And I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my songs on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me.
Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say.
I don't need any more money these days, I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in a coffin, I promise no stopping till I kick the can.
To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's Hangover Gang.
Ah, there they are. That's awesome. Dude, that's Tom MacDonald God Mode. A lot of talk in there. It's really different than Dear Rappers. Way different than Dear Rappers. Number one, I liked the video. The video was a great video. They did a good job shooting that. Number two, the message in the song. Pretty much everybody's going to find an excuse. They're going to put it on everything but give you credit for your talent. Bottom line. It's everything else but that, well, you're just talented. They can't admit that. People cannot admit that. They cannot admit it whenever you're good at what you do. He talked a lot about his past, about the living conditions, his addictions, and how he's risen above all that to become what he is today. Back to what he said about 50 Billboard plaques, $20 million and 1 million fans, and he's changed his life. He's turned his life around, and good for him. It's just, he looks like he's turned his whole family's life around, which is even better, right? Which is even better. Hangover Gang, okay? I'm gonna have to remember that. All right, Hangover Gang. Y'all got me hooked. I really enjoyed that song. You guys keep sending me songs. I've got a couple from, I can't remember the guy's name that left a few of these. He mentioned God Mode first. There was another one, another few he mentioned. I'm gonna start hitting them, guys. So if you're a Tom MacDonald fan, stick around. We're headed down this rabbit hole, so let's check him out. Guys, thank you for joining me on Rhino Reacts. Be sure you like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you guys on the next one.
All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is we just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is I just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe. All I know is we just need a breathe. All I know is you just need a breathe.